watch this video. Now, white ladies, just buckle in. It's gonna be a doozy, but I promise we'll talk afterwards.
My name's Melissa, and this is my white women hear me out cake. Women, hear me out. Calling a black woman girl without established rapport is racist. Okay, now white women, hear me out. Hear me out. Not all braids are for us. Okay? Now, I know what you're going to say, but hear me out. You do not have an inner black woman.
And don't.
Okay, hear me out. Hear me out. Sometimes we just need to shh. I know what you're going to say. But, black women know more about us white women than we do. I'm just right there. I know this one's going to be hard, but it's we are white before we're women. I'm gonna put that one in right there. See, I made these different sizes so that you could see them all. Okay, white, hear me out. Just hear me out. Accountability is not an attack. I'm just gonna put that in right there. And this is a quote from a friend of mine, but I'm just gonna go ahead and put it right here. It's that discomfort is not danger. It's not danger. Now, this may not be specific to white women, but it's white women. Hear me out. It is okay to be wrong. I think this one's going to be the most important right here, and it's we don't need to come together. White women need to show up. We need to show. I'm just going to put that right there so we can all see it. So what do you think? Are you gonna hear me out? It's a really good cake.
Now listen, you can't get mad at me. I didn't say any of that. I, Shayna, this black lady right here, 2 thumbs, didn't say any of that. And I think it's important to hear it, and probably makes it a little easier to digest when people hear that from another white woman. Now, before I dive into some of my notes, hi, my name is Shayna. I'm a journalist. I talk a lot about decentering men and child-free living. If any of that sounds like a vibe, please like, share, and subscribe. And I talk about all these things from an intersectional lens because I'm a black lady, so everything that I see is through my black lady eyes. Also, if you're interested in starting your freelance writing journey so that way you could write for monies, then I am going to be launching a masterclass in February. All of the information about that, rates, what's included, different tiers of involvement, that is going to be in a link in the description and also in my bio. So please click into there. It's in a Substack. So if you have any questions, just go over there. Now let's just dive into the handy dandy notebook for a second. And this is going to be really focusing on the last hear me out that she had about white women needing to, the whole like, oh, we need to come together. No, white women are just gonna have to learn how to stand up, stand strong, just solid backed. As black women are divesting from everyone because of the obvious abandonment of the 2024 election, white women as a whole, I'm not talking about specifics, like y'all as a group, need to swallow some tough pills if you really want the unity that you say you want. They're like, oh, but we're women and we're all in this historically. No, we're not. As she said, y'all are white before you are women. Not my words. Not my words. Don't come at me. I'm just repeating stuff. Also, the link, like her socials are below. Like, definitely go and show her some love. Don't go at her with your angry words unless you want to have a conversation with her. Listen. Don't come have a white lady to white lady conversation, all right, if you want to take some steps forward. So with that, and really understanding what it is to stand in the gap, I think that a prime example of what this is going to look like, and if y'all and other demographics that are used to being propped up and supported and like, wow, good for you, by black women who are just tired, just tired and learning what it's like for, as a whole, to take a step back, to breathe, to cry, to invest further into ourselves. what is it like for y'all to, can y'all stand as hard for yourselves if we are not there? Let's look at it was supposed to be the Women's March, but now they're calling it the People's Watch. They had a whole rebrand. Check this out. It's this. Now, yes, look at that. Look at that sea. Look at that sea of not us. Anyway, Women's March rebranded and reorganized. Now they're ready for 2025. Are they ready? Who knows? One thing about me, I won't be there. I'm also in Spain, so I wouldn't have been there anyway. But the more content that I see, the less Black people, I'm assuming, especially Black women, I'm assuming will be there. Now, here is a kicker. I'm hoping. We'll see. But will you go and fight if Black women are not there leading the charge? Will you? Because we historically know what it's like for our rights to be consistently stripped away from us. What y'all are now experiencing are stuff that our ancestors and our current family members have experienced throughout history. No reproductive freedoms? Yeah, we know what that's like. People having their hands all up on our bodies? Yeah, we know exactly what that is like. And so, epigenetically and culturally, we, via trauma and resourcefulness, have learned how to navigate these systems for ourselves, for our own survival. This is not new to us. Is what I'm saying. This is new to y'all. So with that, because you don't have this history of organizing in this kind of way for your own best good, how will you stand in the gap now that we just need a nap? Now that we're tired, I think that what will happen at the People's March is going to be a pretty solid indicator for if there will be any change moving forward in the future. And there's this quote, like, listen, technically everybody says this quote, but like I hear it most of the time from white people, specifically white ladies. Be the change that you want to be in the world. Now, initially I was going to say, yeah, Eleanor Roosevelt. No, it wasn't. It was Gandhi. Gandhi hated black people, so it really don't even matter. But are you going to be the change? Are you going to be the change via discomfort, via accountability, via, okay, I know that something needs to change. I don't have the resources. I will find said resources, and not just immediately hop into a Black lady's DMs and ask her, hey, can you just give me all of these resources? Will you be the change that you want to see in your world today? I don't know. Maybe, possibly. We'll see what happens. But yeah, I think that was an excellent hear me out, Cake. I think that was an excellent hear me out, and I hope some people heard her out. And I hope that discomfort breeds growth and doesn't make you sink your heels even deeper into some problematic behaviors. I don't know. We'll see. But those are my thoughts. I would love to hear yours. Please tippity type them away in the comment section, and I will talk to you later. Once again, please be safe out there.